Hi there, friends. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. I want to inform you that we do indeed have a Weather Authority alert day that is in effect really from now through Saturday night. And the reason we have this Weather Authority alert day in effect is really twofold. For one, we have a high wildfire danger. We continue to battle an enormous blaze along the Rockbridge, Bedford, and Amherst County line. It's called the Matts Creek Fire. We'll talk more about that coming up here in a minute. And also because of the additional smoke in the air, we do have, at least for some of us, poor air quality, unhealthy air quality. So it's for these two reasons that we are issuing this Weather Authority alert day that extends Friday into Saturday. Now, as far as where, it's really for everybody, but the area of most concern, obviously, especially when it comes to poor air quality, is areas near the wildfire. Okay, I can tell you I spent the day up in Glasgow in Rockbridge County, and it was so incredibly smoky up there that you do not want to be outside for an extended period of time if you're in Big Island, in Glasgow, if you're along the Blue Ridge Parkway. There are several areas in that Amherst, Bedford, and Rockbridge County area that you just want to stay inside because the air quality, again, isn't very good. I can tell you I inhaled quite a bit of ash today, no doubt about it, and actually wore a mask when I wasn't on TV. Now, as far as the air quality is concerned, again, it will be a code red for areas near the wildfire, okay? Unhealthy means avoid prolonged or heavy outdoor activity, take breaks, and or stay inside. If you can stay inside, that would be the best solution. But again, areas near the wildfire going to have unhealthy air quality. Now, I will tell you that in other locations in the viewing area that were a little bit further away from the wildfires, you're either in code green or code yellow today. Okay, so while we did have some smoke and haze in the sky in Roanoke and Lynchburg today, your air quality was either in code green or code yellow. It's areas that are near the wildfire, areas, say, from potentially Bath County into Rockbridge County, into Nelson, Amherst, Bedford counties, areas potentially even near Campbell County. That is where your air quality might get a little worse here over the next several days. This is to be expected. The amount of smoke in the sky tends to decrease at night. Okay, it was so smoky out there. It looked like, a very eerie picture in southern Rockbridge County earlier today. The sky was orange. The sun was orange. There were flurries of ashes. That's probably the best way for me to describe it when you're talking, as a meteorologist, flurries of ashes, not snowflakes, flying throughout the course of the sky for the several hours we were up there today. But I will tell you again, the air quality gets better at night. Look what happens tomorrow, though. Air quality starts to worsen again. Okay, so if you're watching us in Bedford, Amherst, especially Rockbridge counties, you can expect a whole lot in the way of bad air quality come tomorrow afternoon, okay? Now, as far as the wildfire risk on Friday, we're going to have a front pushing in. We've been talking about this front for over a week. It is arriving for us tomorrow into tomorrow night. Does not look to have a ton of rain with it. Yes, we're going to get wet in the mountains, but if you're watching us east, only a couple of showers are anticipated. So any rain that we get late Friday into Friday night, we will welcome with open arms because anything will help. But this is not a drought-busting rain, and I don't think this amount of rain we see is really going to help that much in the wildfire fight. Wind gusts on Friday, 5 to 15, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So the wind shouldn't play a huge role in our forecast on Friday. Winds aren't going to be calm, but they're not going to be strong either. And the humidity actually is going to increase a little bit for us tomorrow when we have cold frontal passage. I can tell you that, again, this wildfire has grown exponentially. The Matts Creek wildfire has grown exponentially in the last 2 to 3 days or so. As we look at Saturday, look at that. We're putting the fire danger on Saturday in the extreme category, purple. Why? Because of these two reasons. We're going to have wind gusts on Saturday, 25 to 40 miles per hour. Very windy for us on Saturday. And because we're not anticipating a whole lot of rain out of this storm system coming through here tomorrow, I think the ground could potentially turn very dry again on Saturday, and the air is going to be very dry on Saturday. So for those reasons, we put the wildfire risk on Saturday in extreme category, okay? a little bit worried about the wildfires that are ongoing right now, especially the Matts Creek one up in areas kind of in between Big Island and Glasgow. I'm a little bit concerned about what that wildfire could potentially do on Saturday because of these conditions headed our way as we head throughout the course of the weekend. Now, I will tell you that it's going to be breezy everywhere as we head into Saturday. We're looking at wind gusts about 20 to 35 miles per hour in the Highlands, NRV, Roanoke Valley, wind gusts 25 to 40, wind gusts about 15 to 30 miles per hour in South Side and also in Lynchburg. Current burn bans, I'd say about 90% of us right now are under a current burn ban. Okay, anywhere you see these red highlighted areas, that is where we have current burn bans in effect right now. Please do not burn anything, okay? Don't burn anything. Now, as far as a new drought monitor that came out earlier today, you'll notice virtually everybody is either in moderate drought, severe drought, or extreme drought, okay? Areas in this brown color, that is where you have moderate drought. That's kind of stage 1 drought. Where you have this orange color, though, that's severe drought. And that orange color has gotten bigger over the last 7 days. Okay, so again, the drought conditions are worsening across southwest central and south side Virginia. Again, we are looking at the severe drought orange color getting bigger just in the last 5 to 7 days. And we still have extreme drought for portions of Highland, Bath, Rockbridge, and also Nelson counties. So there's a look at the current drought monitor that, again, is kind of hot off the press as it came out earlier today. Want to show you what we're seeing here on the regional view. We have a couple of showers south of us. Actually, Florida has been inundated with heavy rain of late with a tropical system producing flash flooding in the Sunshine State. In the corner of your screen, you're starting to see at least a couple of showers right there. Those showers are in association with a cold front. It's going to swing through here late tomorrow, especially tomorrow night, and provide us that chance for widely scattered showers. Again, if you're watching us in the mountains, you will have a better chance of getting wet than the Piedmont. I want to show you that here on Future Tracker. You need to know tonight, clouds may thicken a touch. I still think we're going to see some sunshine tomorrow morning. This is tomorrow about dinner time. It wouldn't surprise me if we start to see a couple of showers into our westernmost counties by dinner time on Friday. The bulk of the rain, though, comes in tomorrow evening. Okay, so this is about 10 p.m. on Friday, and notice that areas towards the Highlands, New River Valley, and also the southern Shenandoah, we'll see a little bit of rain. Okay, so where I was today, right about there, where the Matts Creek wildfire is, you're going to get in on some beneficial rain tomorrow night. Okay, it's not going to be a ton, but we'll take anything we can get. Okay, so again, we're going to have that chance for some widely scattered showers, especially in the mountains, Friday night. Notice those, we move further east, the system tends to fall apart. Again, you may see a couple of showers east. It's probably going to happen, but the rain is not going to be as potentially widespread tomorrow evening as it will be in the mountains. Mountains going to have some occasional showers further east, just some isolated showers out of this. The showers are all gone by sunrise on Saturday, and then Saturday we're going to see skies quickly turning mostly sunny. So a lot of sunshine is back in the forecast for us on Saturday. Again, we are going to be dry. It's going to be a dry start to the weekend. The air is going to be dry. It's going to be pretty gusty outside on Saturday, hence that high fire risk heading into the first part of the weekend. As far as how much rain we get here with this next storm system, I would say nothing to about 1/4 of an inch, but our next storm system, Monday night, Tuesday, and Tuesday night will provide us more rain. Okay, I'm cautiously optimistic that that second cold front, the one that pushes in early next week, Monday night, Tuesday into Tuesday night, that one's going to provide us more rain. That one's going to provide us more beneficial rain. We could see potentially on Tuesday 1/2 inch to maybe inch amounts of rain. We'll take that. We will take that. That will help. Okay. Here's a look at the next storm system. The next storm system is coming at us from the southwest. So what's going to happen with this storm system next week is it's actually going to be able to tap into some Gulf moisture and provide at least a better chance for potentially some heavier downpours for us as we head into Tuesday. Tuesday, I think, will be pretty wet. Now, I will tell you, on Tuesday, it's one of the biggest travel days of the year, you know, a couple days before Thanksgiving. It's going to be very wet all along the eastern seaboard. So if you're traveling on Tuesday, please just take your time. The weather does not look to be great on Tuesday by any stretch of the imagination. However, for us, we will welcome that rain with open arms because of the drought situation, because of the wildfire threat, and the wildfires that are currently ongoing across the region. Tuesday looks to be a pretty wet day for us across southwest central and south side Virginia. All right, current time is 10:10. It's 51 right now in Wytheville, 50 Hillsville and Galax, 53 Roanoke, 48 in Lynchburg, middle 40s in Lexington, and also into South Boston. Temperatures right now are on their way down eventually. Overnight lows tonight will fall anywhere between about 41 and 46 degrees. Going to be cool outside tonight. It's going to be mostly clear. I may start to see a couple more clouds late tonight. No rain coming tonight. And then for tomorrow, going to be dry in the morning with at least some sunshine. Clouds are going to thicken pretty rapidly through the day on Friday. A couple of showers possible in the mountains late tomorrow, but a better chance for some scattered showers pushing in as we head into tomorrow night, Friday night. All right, your extended forecast. Temperatures this weekend go down. 61 on Saturday, 59 on Sunday. Coolest day will probably be Tuesday. Tuesday, again, we're going to have those clouds around. We're going to have that wet weather around. So Tuesday's temperatures will be held down into the lower 50s. But look at Thanksgiving Day. We fall even further into the 40s. So it's going to be a chilly Thanksgiving Day for us across the region. But right now, it looks like Thanksgiving Day is dry. Best chances for rain pre-Thanksgiving will come Monday night, Tuesday night, increasing sunshine Wednesday, partly to mostly sunny on Thanksgiving Day. So if we look ahead to Thanksgiving Day right now, cool, arguably chilly, and dry with some sunshine to enjoy. Current time is 10:11, and joining me is my good friend Allie. Allie, are there any questions I can answer tonight? What would happen if we were in an exceptional drought? That would be really bad news. And I can tell you there were areas of the Gulf Coast that have been under exceptional drought here for the last 2 to 4 weeks. Areas towards the Gulf Coast did pick up on beneficial rain this week. They had a low pressure system kind of rolling along kind of the Gulf of Mexico that provided some beneficial rain from Texas all the way into Florida. So there has been exceptional drought, not too terribly far away from us into portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. But they got some rain this week, so that's probably going to help their situation quite a bit. Now, what happens when it's an exceptional drought? It just means that you haven't gotten rain in a really long time. The fire threat is through the roof, and there's agricultural concerns. Our growing season has ended here in Southwest Virginia, but that growing season is all year long as you get into areas close to the Gulf Coast. So when you're in an exceptional drought down there, it's really bad news for agriculture. Anything else, Allie? Sure. Yep. Okay. There's a question about the drought monitor. Let me go back to the drought monitor. Yeah, I'll get there. Give me one second. There it is. Do you want me to go over this again, Allie? Is that? No. Nobody's in exceptional drought. Okay, there's this red is extreme. Okay, the vast majority of us are either under moderate drought or severe drought. It's a level 1 or a level 2 drought. This is a level 3 drought. And this includes portions of Highland, Bath, Rockbridge, and Nelson counties. Okay, so right here along the southern Shenandoah, that's where we have extreme drought. Severe drought includes portions of the Roanoke Valley, Lynchburg, Smith Mountain Lake, and also Hillsville, Galax, not to mention Independence. And then moderate drought is for South Boston, Danville, Martinsville, Rocky Mount, Blacksburg, Pulaski, and Newcastle, not to mention Covington. Okay? Okay. Much of Monday is dry. The question, just so I'm answering Allie's question, but folks at home probably saying, what's the question? What's the timing of the rain on Monday? I think most of Monday is fine. I don't expect a whole lot of rain Monday, maybe very late in the day Monday. Could be a couple showers moving in. It's Monday night, Tuesday into Tuesday night where those rain chances really start to ramp up. So the first 2/3 of the day Monday right now look dry. Very late Monday, maybe a stray shower, and then as soon as the sun goes down Monday, the chance for rain goes up. So Monday night, Tuesday night is our best chance for rain next week. Yeah, I would say the highest chance for a Monday night will come later in the night. So yes, it would be after 8 p.m. That's again, not to say that you're not going to see any rain before 8 p.m. on Monday. It's possible that we see a little bit, but the bulk of the rain will come in after 8, 9 p.m. Monday evening and then last Tuesday into potentially Tuesday night. Yeah, good question. Anything else? Boy, the question, by the way, is there a concern about that fire, the Matts Creek fire, spreading into Glasgow or Big Island on Saturday? That's a really hard question to answer. I would be maybe a tad more concerned about Big Island than I am Glasgow. Only because of the fact that, kind of the way in which the wildfire is spreading. But again, I mean, there's no talk right now of that fire getting into Big Island. So Saturday, we need to watch it closely. Again, my hope and prayer is the rain we get tomorrow, late day into tomorrow night, will help. Because I am concerned about Saturday. That's why we're keeping the Weather Authority alert day going as long as we are. Usually, these Weather Authority alert days, they start at noon and they end at midnight. We're keeping this going all the way through Saturday, and the reason we're doing that is because of what I'm about to show you right here. That scares me a little bit. Anytime you have ongoing wildfires, you have gusts 25 to 40 miles per hour behind this front that pushes in tomorrow. On Saturday, the ground hopefully will be dampened, because if it is, that's really good. But the air is going to be dry again. The air is going to be very dry on Saturday, and wind gusts are going to be strong on Saturday. The rain tomorrow will help to answer that question. Matts Creek wildfire has not expanded today as much as it did yesterday, and almost doubled in size in no time at all yesterday. Right now, and Allie, correct me if I'm wrong, is it over 2,700 acres? Is that right? 3,600. Okay. Okay, it's gotten much bigger then. Yeah, so you got to keep in mind that yesterday morning this thing was 1,400 acres. Then yesterday late in the day it was up to 2,500 acres, and now it's up to 3,600 acres. This is a wildfire that keeps on getting bigger. Tomorrow, the wildfire threat isn't as high. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to maybe contain it a little bit more tomorrow, because we're not going to have a whole lot of wind. We're not going to have a whole lot in the way of low humidity. Humidity is going to increase for us tomorrow. We're going to get in on some rain. That will help. Saturday is a different story. Saturday concerns me a little bit, because everything is going against battling wildfires on Saturday, and that is the wind and the very dry air punching in. Is any city or town or municipality right now in danger? No. We're gonna have to watch Saturday though. The question was, do we need to worry about Glasgow? Probably not. Do we need to worry about Big Island? Stay tuned. Okay. Well, yes. Allie is saying we will have updates on the website as the weekend progresses. We will, of course, keep you well alerted as to what this wildfire is doing. But I've not heard of any evacuations. I've not heard the E word. I've not heard anybody mentioning evacuations. Okay, there's been none of that. We just need to get this thing contained. And my goodness, those firefighters are working. They're working through the clock. They're doing the best that they can. They're true heroes out there. But things are working against them right now. Tomorrow, hopefully, will help. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, and believe it or not, I'm praying about it. I'm praying that this thing gets under control soon. Anything else, Allie? Perfect. Current time, yeah, just turned to 10:20. We'll be back here for your 11 o'clock newscast in about 40 minutes from now. We do hope to see you then. I know we had 3 crews on scene today. Was out there in Glasgow. I know Duke Carter was in Amherst County and Amy Cockrum was in Lexington. I can tell you Connor's out there because Connor actually came out there with us earlier in the day. Connor is somewhere along that Rockbridge, Amherst, and Bedford County line right now. He will have a live report from the fire coming up at 11 p.m. So thank you for joining us for this. Is there anything else, Allie, you wanted me to add? Okay, perfect.